Good Saturday morning, SWTOR. Glad to have you with us on another Extra Life weekend where we stream for the Extra Life charity. We're going to do a couple quick little audio tests here because over the week I have updated a lot of software, including audio drivers. OBS had an update. What else updated? Stream Deck updated. Can't think of anything else, but so I've got somebody listening in to make sure the levels seem okay. Everything looks alright on the meters, so we're just trying to make sure that everything comes out the way it's supposed to. If during the stream anything sounds a little weird, let me know. Oh, I ran out of energy. Everything looks good on this end though. Okay, so the plan for today is we're going to hit on a couple of different Galactic Seasons things. We have a chapter to do here. We have 5 done already, and we have... You can do any of these planets. We're probably going to do Darvanus and Ossus. Darvanus is an event this week, so we'll take a look at that. Things that I've done throughout the week. I did some Yavin runs. That's just collecting dark spores, or turning in dark spores. That just happens. Some Jedi Knight missions. Earned Conquest. And what's this one? Obtaining dark spores. So those are the ones that just kind of happen as the week goes on. The other thing that we're going to do though is from a game... I don't know, not game dev per se, but just a game system standpoint, I like to try to min-max my conquest. So you'll see here that I have 3 characters who have made conquest this week, a little over. You have to hit 100,000 conquest to make personal conquest. Then once you've made personal conquest, if your guild hits its guild goal, now that goal is different depending on which planet you choose. There's 3 different sizes. You've got large, which you have to get 5 million. You got medium, which you have to get 2 million. And then you have small, which you have to get 500,000. I usually pick the smalls because this guild is just me. It's just a guild I tuck my characters into. But if you hit that guild total, then all the characters who make personal conquest. So you make personal conquest, and then all the characters who make personal conquest that are in the guild also get these rewards. Now it does change a little bit. You'll notice you get more of these items. You get more tech fragments, but this part's the same. And these are the flagship things, which have a little bit of value. That value has dropped significantly since they've updated all of the economy stuff. What used to sell for 10 million are now selling for like 2 to 3. So something's healing in the economy. Anyway, the reason I brought all that up is I noticed when I was setting up today that in my conquest rewards, I've got this mission or this thing right here that's 82,000. Now you only need 100,000 to make conquest. So if you can get 82 in just one thing. And I also am 7 of 10, so I ran some heroics throughout the week, and this got me up to 7 of 10 of these. So I only need 3 heroics to get 82,000. And if I ran through, like let's say Ossus here, let's go to this one. There's going to be at least 3 heroics on Ossus, and I would get that 82,000, but I'm also going to get a ton of conquest on a different character as well. Hey, Geeky! I saw you were in, Dark Souls this morning? I popped up there for a while and watched while I was setting up, but I wasn't very chatty. Happy birthday! Is your birthday? Very cool. Yeah, I caught a little bit of your stream today. It looks like you were playing around with someone else as well, which was kind of cool. I know when I streamed with my son, having that second person to chat with was really kind of cool. Well, happy birthday. And midnight is so funny. It is 10 in the morning here. And it's rainy. It's rainy and cold, which for Phoenix, Arizona is not a normal thing. It was welcome this morning. I opened up the window, blew the fan in. It was really, really nice. So anyway, what we're going to try to do is, instead of dumping all these 82,000 points onto a character that we're going to make conquest on anyway, I went ahead and grabbed my tanky trooper, and we're just going to do a quick Coruscant run here to start things off. This will be 4 heroic missions, and it'll finish that off. And along with the conquest, we'll get 4 Coruscant. We might even make conquest in this one run, so we'll see. See what happens here. Alright, so what we're going to do is just grab all 4 missions off the terminal. Oh, am I fast enough? Yes. Alright, if you've ever watched my streams, you've seen me run these before. These are dailies, essentially. Daily heroics. What we're going to do is we're going to clean this first group out. We're going to leave these guys here. And then we're going to get really ambitious and see if we can completely do this entire... Okay, so you've got a boss here, some bosses here, a boss there, and a boss there. That's a champion, that's a champion. These guys are all elites. And then there's also people about. So here's what we're going to try to do. We're going to highlight that guy. And as soon as we go into combat, we're going to send M1 over there to attack that guy. We'll attack that guy and that guy. And then we will hold the line through here. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling aggro on essentially the whole base. You can see these guys all kind of making their run over there. And what we're going to try to do, let's see if we can get him to attack this guy. He's losing a lot of health there. Alright, attack that guy now. We'll see if he lives. I'm going to grab all the aggro here. And then we're going to try to pop that box right there. And we're going to try to kill the whole base here in one go. Sometimes I can pull this off, sometimes I can't. It all kind of depends on how things go. Our companion has died. No, he's alive. He made it. Alright, we're good. Let's go ahead and go clear this group. Oh, we are golden. Now, I wouldn't recommend trying that on a non-tanky character. That's a lot of incoming damage. But it is doable on a tank. Alright, I think we're just down to gut shot. Oh no, I lost one. Oh no, he's still there. Alright, so what this is, it's not an icon of where he's at, it's just an icon of where his location is for the mission. But so once we kill gut shot here, I think we'll have cleared the room. There we go. So that mission's done. Now what I find funny, so you can see I ticked this one, so we're at 8 of 10 there now. Also, we killed 31 guys, so we got 25 for this one, and then we got 6 towards our progress of our 50. So like I said, I don't know if that I would try that on either a non-defensive or a non-tanky character. That's a little crazy. Alright, let's go to Gonthor's shop here. And now we're going to go back to just our relatively standard run. I'm going to put my companion back on damage just to help me fight stuff faster. There we go. I haven't played this character in a while. This would be my very... Is this my first? I think this is my first character on this server. Or what this server got merged into, anyway. My very, very first character I still have. He technically started on a server that I only played on for like a month. And then, maybe not even that long. And then I moved on to a different server. It was when they first launched the game. They did this thing called, I don't know, what was the name of it? Essentially what it was is on the website you could pre-build your guild out, and then it would assign you to a server, and you would basically reserve your guild name and stuff like that. And so I had a bunch of my students at the time, college students, who were really interested in the game, and they decided to go ahead and do that. So I joined their pre-launch guild, so that, you know, they needed a certain number of people to join, I think, to make it valid. I can't remember for sure, but so I did that, and then created a character up there. We'll pop him up here. I have to switch characters anyway after I make this run. So we'll look at the very first character that I created. I think his name was Natoa. Although I have a different Natoa on this server, so he's been renamed since. So anyway, so what I did is I built that character and played a little bit, and then that guild just kind of, between the time that they thought that was going to be what they wanted to do and the time that the game launched, they lost interest, and that guild just kind of fizzled. Still have him through the server merges. He got merged into what I have now. And I've left him. I haven't played him. I mean, I've logged into him to like clear his mail and different things like that, but I haven't played him since, so he's still in his original form. Okay, so on this one you have to leave. You don't have to run out though. You can save yourself the time and just quick travel out, and it'll trigger the mission.
Now, I get a lawyer, embarrass the Senate if I have to, and Gonthor Industries
I have to check to see where we're at for conquest commendations. 3,400. We should be okay. It's gonna be close. Because let's grab another group out here. We'll get the bonus missions just because they're easier to do out here. I think we're gonna get 300 each time we make conquests. That'd be 600, which would put us over. So we might have to go shopping. We'll talk about that as well. 7.4 is coming out. And that's going to change some stuff. Oh, no worries, no worries. I completely understand that. Half my family is down here. The other half's upstairs right now. They're usually pretty silent when I'm playing. Yeah, I think you had mentioned something about going to the pub in your stream when I was listening. That's cool. So the 19th, so for you, it's getting to be almost the 20th. Because it's the 19th. Or it's the 18th. It's the 18th here. Okay. So technically tomorrow, but if you go late enough, it'll turn into your birthday, right? Once you crack midnight. Time zones are a wonderful thing. I don't think I needed that group, actually. We could have skipped him. That's alright. These these guys aren't hard to fight. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I was probably only on your stream for 15-20 minutes. I didn't stay long when I was setting everything up this morning. 22. Well, congratulations. I've got a few years on you. My kids are almost your age. Not quite.
I don't care why you do.
Alright, one more. Okay, so
I owe you one.
that should have triggered. Let's take a look here.
Honors its debts.
So we're at 98,000 right now because again we popped that 82,000 mission thing. Also, you'll notice that over here, well, it hasn't updated, but we get a 15% bonus because we invaded the planet, so we'll already be over 100,000 over here. But with one more mission, we'll easily get this. Haven't played it. Haven't played Dark Souls 3. In general, I don't play near as much as I used to. But my go-tos were almost always played a lot of RTS, MMOs, racing games, stuff like that. Alright, if you haven't seen this mission in a while, when they moved the server, well, when they moved the dev work over to Broadsword, they added, there's a new spawn here. This spawn was always here. There's a spawn here. That spawn was always there. There's a spawn there. That spawn was always there. Spawn there. Used to be, if you wanted to do the bonus mission here, it was almost, if somebody beat you to it, it was almost impossible. It just took too long for everything to respawn. But now they've added a whole bunch of new spawns, so it's much more doable. Although it looks like there's a couple of people here doing it with me. Oh, yeah? Yeah, things I've been playing lately... Actually, I haven't been playing much lately. Work's been busy, but... I just saw that... there's a game called... Oh, man. The Last Starship, I think. It just hit Alpha 7. Now we're going to pop a couple guys there. Because now we'll get credit for those guys over there as well. If we all work together here, we should be able to all get credit for these guys. I'm going to just shoot those once so they have time to hit them. As long as everybody hits them at least once, everybody should get credit. Alright, we're at 13. We only need 2 more. Don't know why you attacked the champion. I don't think he counts, but I guess we'll help him. We're all being friendly here. Let's see if he gives me 15. Oh, it did. Nice. I usually skip that guy. Alright, we're leaving the loot. We're moving on. Anyway, so yeah, the Last Starship is it's an alpha. Just hit Alpha 7, I think. So I bought that for early access. Should probably go revisit that. It's kind of a pseudo-roguelike ship builder, like 2D kind of retro graphics, stuff like that. What else have I... I'm thinking about picking up the Star Wars Minecraft game. I haven't decided yet. I haven't played Minecraft in forever. So to get back into Minecraft would be interesting. To see if my oldest has picked it up yet. If he picked it up, I might just play his copy. Yeah, early access can be cool. If you're, depending on what state it's in, obviously. Some of them are a little rough. But I teach game development for a living, so actually watching a game go through development cycles, for me, is fun. Terraria is great. We used to play a ton of Terraria, and we played, both my boys and I, we played like 3 together. And so, yeah, we would just farm stuff in Terraria. I messed around with like Calamity a little bit, but didn't get deep into the mod scene on Terraria. Again, probably worth a revisit. It was a lot of fun. I always enjoyed it. Did you ever play Starbound? Starbound's a Terraria-like game as well that I really enjoyed. Alright, this should pop our conquest.
Thanks for this. Closing that clinic's a big win for
Calamity's
public
pretty
security
popular.
and for the people of Carson.
Alright, did we hit conquest? Yeah, 109,000. And then that should push us up to, yeah, 30. We're going to have to deal with that. We'll do that on the next character, though. Alright, back to our stronghold we go. Yeah, you too, man. Have a great birthday. Stay safe. Sleep in. And enjoy tomorrow as well. Alright, we'll be good little soldiers here. Now, I'm saving these. We'll talk about that in a second. This is stuff that I always throw into my cargo hold. Oh, this will go down there as well. Okay, so our maintenance here is... Take it easy, Geeky. We'll sell off our junk, and then we will deconstruct these items. This will give us tech fragments. It'll probably give us a few conquest combinations. Yeah, 9, but we're not over yet. What are we at? Oh, that's only 36, 3,700. Alright, let's go ahead and stow our stuff. So this is your, what's called a legacy bank box. So all my characters can access this. So all this stuff that is just shared, I put up here. These are all just companion gifts. I don't know why I save them. I've got hundreds of some of these. I could use them to level my companions, but I don't bother. Okay. Let's go ahead, log out of this guy. We're going to grab the other Zax here. But first, we'll go and at least take a peek at the original Natoa. So my very first character I ever made is in here somewhere. There he is. So this is him. He's an level 11 sage. Because I was like the professor of the group, made him look like an old man. So that's him. The new Natoa doesn't look anything like him. He's a Zabrak. It's hard to tell with his hood on, but all right, let's grab this Zax, and we'll talk about 7.4. So 7.4 is the next expansion. It was up on the test center last few weeks. Not there anymore. Guessing it will launch. Let's look at a calendar here. I would put... I don't think before the 28th. I mean, it would be great if they got it out for Thanksgiving weekend. I just don't see that happening because they haven't really said anything. I mean, the 21st is a possibility. I think that's a long shot. So I don't think before the 28th. I would put more on the 5th of December. Is probably when it will launch. But I'm doing a couple of things. First off, do I have any stored up in here on this character? Let's take a look. So these are the gear things, and if you look, Minimum rating of 324, maximum rating of 336. That's the current kind of gear floor and gear ceiling. So what they do is, as the game progresses, they put different levels on gear that's going to drop. So 324 would be the minimum, 336 will be the maximum. But in 7.4, they're raising that 336 maximum. So all my characters have 336 rated gear. And so if I open these boxes, I'm going to get 336 rated gear. Now, I deconstruct 336 gear at this point. For the most part, I've got some saved up in here. Like if we go deep into here, I've got a couple of 336 sets of tanky stuff. And then over here, I've got a bolt blaster set, most of a targeter set, parts of a pummeler set, parts of a force lord set. Now the characters have full sets on them. These are just extra pieces that are floating about. So if I open those 4 boxes, and I've got those spread across all my different characters, what's going to happen is I'm just going to get 336 gear, and then I'm probably going to deconstruct it. But if I save them, get my character up to the new gear cap, when I open those boxes, they should open up on the gear cap. Now, it might be that they make a distinction and change this, so these will stay capped at 336, and then it's no harm, it doesn't do anything. But most of the time, that gear cap's going to raise. The other thing that I'm doing is what we're about to do here, these boxes of tech fragments. So let's go to fleet and we'll talk about what I'm doing there. Because you can upgrade your gear using tech fragments and conquest commendations. So what I'm doing is, as I cap out on currencies, I've been buying stuff with it. Just in preparation for 7.4. So let's see if I'm doing this correctly. We'll see if my theory actually does make sense, because I really didn't put a lot of time and thought into it, and then we might as well live on air figure out if I'm doing it correctly. So we're going to go over here. There's 2 vendors here. If you're looking to get like your first set of gear, you can come here to the Conquest Gear vendor.
Nice to see customers.
And with
Can I get you anything?
Conquest commendations, I can just buy a set of gear. Now this set of gear is going to be the current gear floor, which is 324. So it's at 324 to 336, right? So if I buy this chest piece, it's 20 commendations and 18,000 credits, right? So I now own that piece. Then I can come over here to this vendor, and I can upgrade that with 35 conquest commendations and 24,000 credits. So that's how the gear system works. Or I can also get these as drops. Now what's interesting is once you get a full set of the max gear, this is all bound to legacy. So I can move this from character to character. So what I normally do is have at least 1 gear set in my inventory, so that when I play on a character, when I go to open up the gear boxes on that character, I put the good gear on that character. That way everything's going to open up and I'll get more of the top tier gear. So what I'm trying to do is maximize my inventory. I'm just going to resell this back.
Feel free to buy.
Because the other thing that they're doing is over here, we've got this implant vendor. And the current cap on implants is what I'm at right now, which is 334. But this is also going up. And this is going to cost tech fragments. Now, what they've done is, if you look here, if I buy this piece right here, it's 25,000 credits, 60 conquest commendation, and 2,500 tech fragments. When you first start doing this, they cost 6,500 tech fragments until you hit certain levels. I believe it's 330 and 334. Once you hit those with 2 pieces, I think, it lowers the cost down to 2,500 so that gearing alts becomes easier and not quite so expensive. But since they're raising the cap, they're going to do that again. So I think there's going to be 2 new levels. So one of the first things I'm going to want to do is spend tech fragments, and it's going to be expensive. It's 6,500 per upgrade. And I think, let's see, it's 334. Is it 334, 36, 38, 340? I can't remember what they're raising this to, but it's going to cost quite a few tech fragments. And you earn tech fragments, as you go. I have 8,000 of those right now. But what I'm doing is, as I cap out on conquest commendations, which I'm about to do, I'll open this guy up here.
Only the best
I don't really have anything I want to spend these conquest commendations on. But they have up here, I can buy flashpoint stabilizers, which I'm almost capped on as well. I only need 25 of those. That'll help me upgrade gear. Or I can buy these boxes with tech fragments. So, let's see, where are we at? Again, I don't think, like, I've gotten 14,000 or 1,400 this week. So hitting 4,000 tech or conquest combinations isn't a big deal. So we'll do 3,000 here. So that should be 15. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so now we're down to about 700 conquests. Now, I'm going to get more today. We'll probably hit 2,000 some today. Not total, in total. Okay, so now I have these guys here. Let's go ahead.
Feel free to
and so same thing here. Flashpoint gear, I can upgrade through here as well. Also, they'll add a new level to hide and seek. So to be complete, let's pop over here to hide and seek. So if you come over here and talk to hide and seek, what you can do. So right now, the only 2 missions I have left here are 330 and 336 artifact gear. I just kind of quit dealing with this. I probably should upgrade those. But when the new stuff comes, you're going to see the premium and prototype stuff. So if we look over here, I can buy these pieces here up to, if we look, up to 336. And so what you do is, if you, let's say the next level is 338, right? I'll take the 338 mission. I then have to deconstruct. So with this little interface here, a blue piece of 338 gear. Then when I come back to him, it'll put the mods, enhancements, and armorings and stuff like that on Zeke. So I can actually now use credits to upgrade my gear as well. So we'll do that once the expansion hits. Okay. Let's get ourselves back to our stronghold, then we'll talk about why I'm buying these tech fragment boxes. So let's say we need to upgrade. It'd be 336, 338, 340. Let's say it goes to 342. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 upgrades at 6,500 tech fragments apiece. Where's my calculator? I'm not even going to try to do that math in my head. So let's see, 8 upgrades at 6,500 apiece. That's 52,000 tech fragments that you have to get. I can only hold in my inventory 11,000. So that means we'd have to cap out 4.7 times. So what I'm doing is, because this is an item, this item now has 200 tech fragments basically sitting inside of it. And so I've been buying these, and I haven't been doing this very long, just the last couple times I've capped out. So we now have Those are 10 apiece. 10, 20, 30, 38. We have 40. 40 times 200. So I have 8,000 tech fragments just kind of stored up here. So what I can do is when the expansion hits, I can go and spend my tech fragments, my 6,500. Then I can open some of these up, spend another 6,500. And so between 8,000 plus 11,000, that's 19,000 divided by 6,500. So I can get almost 3 upgrades like immediately. And then over time, I'll get the rest just as I play. It'll give me something to spend my tech fragments on. So that's what I'm doing there. All right. Something else that we have to do is for Galactic Seasons, I finished the 100 levels, and I've went ahead and claimed all of the items, but they're mostly sitting in my inventory here. I didn't actually open them up. We got the last set of gear, so we'll take a look at it real quick here. It's just in my cargo hold here. Let's move that over there. So this is the second set of gear. It's all right. I'm not sure that I'll use it. It is kind of nice to have just a general caped heart hooded type of thing. I don't think the mask is doing much for me. The hood's not bad. So anyway, so we have that gear. We also got this white on white dye, which I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna guess white and white dye that those are pretty expensive if you want to buy them. Oh, I must not be close enough. There we go. Let's see, white dye. Let's try spelling it correctly. There's black and white. Actually, let's go from the back. There we go, white. 200 million. Let's see if I can narrow this down to... Yeah. Oh, let's see. We've got a 200, 280, 700 million... and 100. So yeah, about 200 million. You could pick one up, at least right now. That can change. So I've got that I could do something with. Then these 2 rows, not counting that, are things that we have. So let's go ahead and... I don't think these are anything... I can't remember. I think these are things I bought off of the Conquest vendors. So let's go ahead and pull those off the bar. Alright, so first off, we've got a speeder. Getting ourselves a new speeder here. Ooh, I like the engine ramp up sound. Let's back up here a little bit. I believe this one has an animation. Yep. It can fire its lasers. The general hover sound isn't bad. Ooh, got myself stuck. Yeah, I kind of dig the sound. It's a little bit big. But anyway, so there we go. Got ourselves a new speeder. What else do we have? Looks like a pet. A loth cat kitten. He's pretty cool. So let's get him on our bar. Let's go ahead and find our pets. Do I have room? Oh, I think this is the other. I think this might be the other version that we got through Galactic Seasons this time. What else do we have down here? I'm not sure why I have that one there. That's just goofy looking. Oh, that might be the one that we got. Oh, we got to keep that guy there. Alright, let's remove that. Remove that. And we're going to put our Loth Cat Kitten down here. That way we can grab him whenever we want. Okay, cool. Alright, so we have a legacy title, The Corrupted. So we'll just claim that one. Legacy means all my characters can now use it. If you want to use your titles, those exist up in here. If you play for a while, you can get tons of titles. There's all kinds of stuff. You can get your name to be relatively long. I turn most of that stuff off, so if you look at my guy, he's just Zaximus. I don't have any titles. I don't even have my legacy name up there. Okay. We have ourselves some new decorations. So we have a tech crack shot. I wish this window was scalable. You can make it bigger, because I like to preview things. Depository of Dark Wisdom. We're going to come back to that. Oh, I don't know if I like the kitten meowing. Warden Gladiator. And Evil the Droid. So, or the 3v1L. What's 3v? Oh, that's the hollow version. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll open that up. Let's see. Let's just, you know what? Let's just open all this stuff. Now, let's do this for the last one. When you do these, you get 100 prestige the first time you do one, and then just 2 each one after that. Okay. Let's see. So there is... Okay, so the droid's just normal droid size. That's fine. And the other one we want to do is the Dark Wisdom. Depository of Dark Wisdom. We'll place that there. And I believe that is a usable item. Did I put the wrong thing? Hold on, let's look here. Because that's not what I thought it was. I think I put the Datacron down. I did. Okay, whew. I was getting a little worried there. Okay, let's put that down. Let's pick that up. Actually, let's pick that one up. And we'll put it back over there. And then I don't know how long what I'm about to do is going to take, so we're going to test it here. And if we like it, we'll finish it. If we don't, I'll do it off stream. Oh crap, press the wrong button. Place, rotate. Apply changes. There we go. Okay. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, that's not too bad. Nothing here but some old rocks and a piece of junk metal. Now, can I just spam this? So that's 2. 3. We'll try to read it. Nothing here but old rocks. 4. 5. I believe 50 is the magic number. Nothing here but some old rocks. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. This is going pretty quick. 11. 12. 13. I know, kitty. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. The message hasn't really changed. Looks like there's just 2 so far. 19. 20. 21. 22. This is exciting viewing. 23. 24. We'll see if it changes at 25. Come on, give us a different message. Okay, seems like it is only trash. So 25 is the halfway point to what I'm trying to achieve here. So that's interesting. A hint that there maybe is something more from a developer standpoint. 26. 27. We're back to our old messages. 28. We haven't got the metal one yet. Just the old rocks. 29. 30. 31. This could just be random. 32. But we haven't got the pieces of metal. There it is. And that's 33. 34. 35. 36. Oh, we got the trash one again. I should have paid more attention. 37. 38. 39. 40. Let's see if 46 gives us that as well. 41. 42. 43. So 44 seems like it's only trash. Unless I got off on my count. 45. 46. Oh. Let's open that up. Nothing here but old rocks. So I did get off on my count somewhere. Dug through the depository enough times to discover its dark secret. Delve deep into the depository. So, this completed my, or this part of the Galactic Seasons. These aren't complete, but they're 0 points. These are just the things that have points. So these were the 3 missions that we did for evil. And then this hidden achievement, which wasn't here until we just did what we did. So we did that 50 times. Or I counted, what, 40 something, 48. Alright, we're still going to do a couple more. I don't think there's anything else. Unless, nope, still trash. Okay, that's a different message. Yep, it's definitely all trash. Okay, we've cracked 50 now. And that might be all it does now. Now we'll test later. Okay, these just might be random at this point. Or it might be a pattern. We'll test later on a different character to see if it's legacy bound or if each character goes through all those messages. So part of what I do sometimes, and I definitely do this off stream, is when I'm trying to figure a system out, I'll do stuff like this and track it and keep data on it and go through it on 10 characters to see if there's a pattern and stuff like that. It doesn't make for fun viewing, but it is where I figure out how the systems work often. Alright, I don't think we're going to get anything else here. So there you go. Alright, back to opening stuff up. So now what we have are the different loot boxes. So we'll just start. We've got Cartel Weapon Pack. See if we get anything good. So I have that one. So you can see here, I can't really point at it, but unlocked for character and collections means I've already got it. And we'll open the other one. That might have broke something there. We'll see if that... Okay, cool, that changes. And Yeah, it's confused. So what is that one? Frontier Hunter's Dual Saber. There we go. So that one's new. It's not one that I've ever opened up, so that's cool. Alright, we got 2 armor packs here. Let's see if we get something cool. Now these are just silver ones, so they're probably not the best in the world. What do we get? So again, same thing. I already have that armor. I'm gonna do it this way so I don't break the interface again. And what do we get? Oh, something new. Hoth Ranger's armor. Cool. So we're 50% here. Let's see, what do we have? Let's open the mount pack. This one appears to just be a bronze. So bronze, silver, gold are just the rarity of stuff you're going to get from them. So again, that's a mount I already have. Galactic Seasons. We've got a silver mount pack. Let's see what's in that one. And a mount I already have. Is that the... No, it's not the broken down one. Okay. Let's see. We have 4 decoration packs, so let's do those next. And then we'll do the ultimate cartel back, because that might be our best chance of getting something really cool. And I have emergency ceiling light red. I've got 24 of those. And what's this? Emergency ceiling light red. So we got the same thing twice. Okay. God, we'll cross our fingers on the gold. If one of the 2 golds here gets us something new, that would be nice. We've got Starship Republic Striker. So I've got 4 of those. Alright, come on. This is why they call them gamble packs. You just never quite know what you're going to get. Give me something good. Hunter's Planning Table. I've got 4 of those. So, okay. Decorations were kind of a strikeout. Alright, these are the 2. We could get... I don't honestly know what's in here. Looks like we get 4 things. So to do the... You can just open them all, but let's do this one by one. Let's see what we get. That is junk. That is a dual saber that I already have. It's just a bronze. Okay, cool, yay. Luminescence yellow. I don't have any. Evidently, I've got 4 in the guild though, which is kind of funny. I used to run this guild with other people in it, and we were a little more active, but yeah, these are all not the best. A Rishi flag, which I have one of. So, okay, we have a yellow sconce that we got. Those are almost all decorations. Come on, give me some super rare armor or something. There we go, we at least got armor. Mantillion Separatist armor set. So that's new for me. It's locked in my collection, so that's good. Energy Blade Bayonet. That's just a companion gift. That's junk for the most part. Traditional Dance. I already have that. And the Zerka Commuter. I already have that. So we got an armor set. So there we go. That was all of the packs that I opened up off stream. We'll go ahead and just grab a couple of these things. We might as well grab the decorations because there's no point in leaving those in here. That's not like a per character thing. I'll leave that there. Oh, Dance Fever. Oh, that's an old one. Already have that. I'll leave this here because if I'm going to open a dual saber, I'll do it on a character that can use it. Can I preview this? That's not a bad looking armor set. If you're trying for the, like the coat. I like the coat. Okay. I'm going to leave it in there for now, but. Well, that's colorful. But again, I think I have that one. Yeah, I already have that one. Already have that one. So what we're looking for is just a little icon here. Already have that one. The little gold icon indicates that it's new. Alright, let's take a look at this. Yeah, not bad looking, but again, I think I already have it. Yep. Alright. Dance I already have. That's a decoration, so we'll grab it. What else is new? Decoration. Alright, this is a new armor set. Oh, let's get out of our speeder. That has some potential, depending on how it dies. Maybe not the helmet for me. I like the bandolier. I kind of like the arm pieces. Relatively plain pants and boots, but depending on how that would die up. So the looks like the red there stays. So you'll find this on some armor sets where some components won't die, like the bandolier's not dying, the face mask doesn't look like it dies. You know, like the plate, the helmet does. The arm pieces don't, and so on. Alright, anything else? Another dual saber, like I said. Not gonna grab that on my trooper. Might as well just clean that out. Clean that out. Alright, where was that Hoth armor? Let's go back and see if I can find that. Can't search in here. Okay. Hut, Wild, Carillion. Hoth Rangers. Was that it? Yeah. So that doesn't die up too bad. Looks like the pockets are your secondary, the arm pieces are your secondary, and then the body is your primary. Looks like the brown weathering, I don't know if it's weathering or a patch, but like if you look around here, that's consistent, that doesn't change. Same with like the strapping on the front. Okay, boots. Nothing special on the pants. Alright. Let's open up these guys. Got plenty of those lights. Alright, there's our new one. Okay, well there you go. And again, we got the 100 for that. So that essentially, I'm going to air quote, completes Galactic Seasons. Now, there's a couple of things still going on here. The first thing is we're still trying to get to 70,000 reputation. And we have to do that by turning in the Dark Spore. So I'm going to keep running Galactic Seasons even though I've hit the cap for rewards. We also have 26 more weekly objectives to hit. Did I close my calculator? I did. But 26, you figure we hit 6 or 7 a week. So that's about 4 more weeks on that. And that's kind of it. These two will be the last two things. Because this one is just getting these two. So Objective Master and True Power. There's your objective master, and there's the true power. And so that'll automatically complete as well. But you can see we're 50 of 50, so we've gotten everything that is numbered. All right, let's put the kitten away. So that does leave us with 2 more things to do. Now I'm probably going to run Darvanus and Ossus. You only have to do one. We'll complete this on one of those. But it'll be fun to try them both out. I want to see if we can get past the heroics on Darvanus. I used to be able to, but last time I tried I couldn't. So, and then we'll probably pop over here and do, let's see, Eternal Throne Ascension. Which one is that? Is that something we want to... Strand of the Mysterious Alien World of Iocath, the Master... Yeah, I'm not going to... If it was a certain one, I'd go over and do it on Bellatricus again if we wanted to make some different choices, but that one doesn't even sound fun. But it is worth 15 dark spores. So these season points I don't need anymore because I'm already capped out, but the dark spores are worth it. All right, so I believe... Let's look here. There is an event. Yeah, the pirate incursion is the Darvanus. Or no, that's on Dantooine. Okay, well, that's not what I was thinking it was. Where's Darvanus? I had the two mixed up in my head. That's what I was thinking we were going to do today. But I am wrong. Zakul, Hoth, Belsavis. There it is. Purely as a navigational footnote on most galactic star charts. Space, orbital resource. Okay. Well, we will definitely be doing that because I don't have a lot of memory over that. But I didn't see a weekly on it. We might still do the Dantooine as well, the pirate invasion. Runic. Must not have a daily area. Alright, we'll have to go check that out. But before we do that, let's pop up to Fleet. Because I believe the event has a leader quest. We passed it when we were shopping. Oh, okay. So this is worth noting. If you leave a planet or leave an area and come back to it without going to another place, not counting your stronghold or like your ship, if you come directly back there, it'll put you back where you were, which is actually useful. If you're popping, let's say, back and forth to Fleet to do something from your stronghold, because then you don't have to go from the spawn location. Okay, so these little terminals are like news terminals. So let's take a look at, let's hide Fleet chat because who knows what's going to go up in there.
Tonight on Inside Report, Dantooine, pastoral backwater of the Galactic Republic, peaceful way station, or tempting target for the galaxy's most bloodthirsty criminals. Frontline reports tell us that Nova Blade pirates have invaded Dantooine, putting the Republic war effort in jeopardy. What drew pirates to this little-known planet? Illicit spice smuggling? Alien enslavement happening behind the scenes? Let's consult our panel of commentators.
Commander, what a pleasant surprise.
I heard about Dantooine.
Yes, a real mess. We've been using the planet as a way station for Republic ships headed to the front lines. It's located at the edge of Imperial space. This pirate invasion serves the Empire's interests all too well. But whether it's a conspiracy or a coincidence, losing Dantooine is not an option. Truth be told, our soldiers could really use your help. All of my units are committed. I don't have any reinforcements to send. Could you lend a hand?
Any good tea I should try while I'm there?
Nothing leaps to mind, but I will say the local blue milk mixes very well with tarine tea, if you're so inclined. Major Vindo is in charge of the local garrison. She's working with the Jedi, Zai Uram, to coordinate the planet's defenses. I'll let them know to watch for you. Thank you for calling, Commander. Good luck.
Alright, so this is what we call a herald quest. The idea is to draw your attention to something going on so that you go and do it. You know, the herald is the classic, you know, medieval or even like old-timey paper guy, like extra, read all about it. I'm trying to get your attention. Come do this thing or come whatever.
Tonight on Inside Report. What?
Okay. Oh, that gave me the weekly, which is interesting. Which now probably took it out of here. Interesting. All right. I am now curious, though, so we'll go up to Dantooine later. Let's just travel here, because I don't remember what this is. I'm sure once I get there I will, but we shall see. Oh, this is the... Okay. This comes out in... We did this on Bellatricus. This is part of the Mandalorians attacking. But I don't remember running dailies here. So we might be skipping out of here. I guess maybe you could run the chapters up here. Well, let's look around. So I remember the planet now. I know what is here, but I don't see like a terminal to... Oh, what's up here? To pick up a bunch of missions. Oh, nothing. Alright, well, I might be updating my stream title because there's nothing to do here for me, I don't think. I mean, there probably is... Dragon's Maw, Into the Void. Gravestone. Maybe it was up here. Mandalore's Revenge, there we go. Turn of Fleet, Commander of the Legion, New Lines, Gemini. There we go. So yeah, fierce Mandalorian clan lead a dangerous assault on the weapons factories of Darvanas to capture Gemini Prime. So that's where you do it. So I guess you could run chapter, what is that, 14? But let's look around here, because if there is a daily terminal, we'll grab it, but I don't recall there being one, so... All right, so what it is if you happen to be doing the chapter would do this. I could run heroics on Vosh, Quesh, Nar Shaddaa, Makeb. We're not going to bother with any of those, but I wanted to do the pirate thing anyway, so we'll have plenty to do. All right, so let's go to Ossus instead. Ossus is a daily area. And I'll edit my title later so that it's not lying. Alright, this one we have seen before though. And we're going to hit our 8 missions here easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 right there. So the one over here is optional. I think it changes. So right now it is master mode flashpoints. We're not going to do that. This one is just do 3 heroic missions. So if you're going to do the heroics, you might as well grab it. This one is another just do 5 missions. So these are ones where we don't need these relics anymore. I'm capped out on those, but we might as well get the free credits. So, because again, you're going to do the 5 missions anyway, so you might as well just grab them. All right, let's rock and roll. Time to get some fighting in. So every one of these locations you go, then you get more missions. There's 1 or 2 at each location. Sometimes there's a heroic. Sometimes there's not. I don't think there's a heroic in this area. So the reason I start here is like this scanning mission you saw that we just picked up. You have to do in multiple places. And you start here. But let's say I cleared out another area and then came here and then got the scanning. I have to go back to that area to scan. So that's why we start here. So the first thing we have to scan is down there. And because our mission log is so full now, we are going to turn off the Dantooine ones, just to give ourselves some more room in the log. Alright, if nobody's killed him, one of our first named fights is right here. Get him, M1. And then we'll work our way up the river here. So there's like 3 things we're looking for. We're looking for these things. We're looking for our second named NPC. And then we're looking for these little caves. There was one on the left there. But we can also get the little caves going up the hill as well. But there's 2 here on the river that I can remember. Feels like there was a 3rd one up higher, but I can't remember. Our second named NPC should be right here.
Applying overwhelming force.
I was talking to somebody. So there's a mission done already. About the way I use the camera in the game. You'll notice that I independently swing the camera about. Oftentimes, like, I'll be looking around while I'm running, so hopefully that doesn't make anybody sick or anything. Let's see if we can get away from those without. Cool. That'll happen sometimes. Like, if things spawn on top of you, it usually gives you like a grace period to get away. So, alright, so I don't think these are located anywhere but the river here, so we want to finish this before we leave. 5. Should be one more. Oh, there's one up there. We have to go there anyway, so we'll go get that one. Another mission done. So now what we're going to do is kind of work our way I got myself stuck. Work our way down this path because we still need 2 more of these guys. And there are plenty of them, so I'm not too worried about finding enough. A lot of people here today. Alright, there's another mission done. Wow, there's 3. Don't usually pass that many people here. Alright, so now we're going to work our way back into this back area. What we're looking for are these little cages. We'll free the prisoners. Not sure what that... Maybe that person just didn't see me. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Hopefully he wasn't coming in to try to steal my cage. So I wasn't being careful. The stealthers got me there, I think. That's alright. Hope they stealthed out of existence. That's fine, we'll leave them be. So normally, I go up this way. Can't tell where that other guy went though. Okay, looks like he didn't go this way. So try to leave, leave these for whoever that was, but he appears to have moved on to other ones. I was going to go down the south side if they needed these, but... Alright, so we're 3 of 4 of those. I'm going to skip this one if it might already be done, it looks like. Can't tell. Hopefully. Nope. They went and got that one, so they skipped that one, but... Alright. Should have grabbed the one that I was looking at anyway. Just because there was somebody else in the area doing the same mission, but it's alright. We'll grab it now. So what I normally do is just kind of work my way along this ridge line, grabbing these things as we go, because we want to go down to this little broken engine section down here. See what the respawn rate is on him. Yeah, it hasn't respawned yet, but we want to jump up here because he's doing the same thing. You don't have to get that close. So he went to where, let's take a look at this. He went to where the actual icon tells you to go. As long as you have line of sight on the item, it doesn't really matter where you stand. There is a maximum distance, so you got to be careful of that. But there we go. So this area is done. So we're going to move on to the dead forest. There's a plus and a minus to having people around. The plus side can be if you're killing named NPCs and you're both killing the same one, it just goes faster. Should be a heroic here somewhere. There's our heroic. The downside is if you're competing for clickables and stuff like that, you have to sometimes wait. It's not horrible, but... So we've got both things about to happen up here. We've got a big named champion NPC that we have to kill. And we have these clickable things which people are already taking. He's going to get that one. So we're going to go do those first. There is one over here. Go ahead and grab it, and then we're gonna hope that while we're doing this they attacked that big mean... Oh, I shouldn't have shot that. Okay, yeah, that's right. The big champion droid. And we'll just join that fight. There we go. So now he's got aggro on that guy. Because he is Republic. Now, if an Imperial attacked it, it'd be gray to me. But since he's Republic, we'll both get credit for that. There are a lot of people about today. Which is cool, but not what I'm used to. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can get more of those things over here, so we're gonna move on. If I'm allowed to. Guess not. Alright, let's fight him. You brought this on yourself. I was gonna let him live. Alright, well, while we heal, see if this one respawns. There's a droid respawned. Alright. Let's move. Oh, there's a respawn. We'll get what we can here. So there are some more of these farther in. So I'll show you as we go. Which is what I was going to go and do. I was just going to head deeper in this way. But we got pulled back into combat. So like up here, I believe there's one. I think there's one back in there. I think they also give you what you need. Alright, so let's head over to the second champion droid here. Oh, somebody's already fighting it. It's not dead enough, so we'll be alright. 30% though. Made that easy. And that's everything for this area except for the heroic. So we'll head over to that. So this is a heroic 2. So I'm not too terribly worried about this one. We should plow through this one pretty easy. And that's a disconnect. Alright, M1, it's up to you. Kill him off while I reboot or reload. First disconnect of the day. We usually have 2. While we're out here, we'll call attention. There is a new server, SWTOR. It's in the Asia Pacific region. There used to be Asia Pacific servers way back at launch. Over the years, they got taken away. I'm not sure. I built some characters up there, and we'll do some testing. I'm not sure how much I'll play up there. There's a couple of things happening. One, it is a regional server, which if you're in the Asia Pacific region will improve your pings. For me, it actually worsens my pings because it's farther to get there. Two, it's a fresh start server. So you cannot transfer any characters over there, which means the entire server is starting from scratch. Good job, M1. Killed him off. Which is kind of cool. That means the economy is starting from scratch. You know, you won't have people transferring over tons of resources and stuff like that. So from that standpoint, it's intriguing. I'm just going to have to do some more testing on how bad the ping is, because if it's too bad, it can make playing frustrating because of the latency. Like, we're pinging here at like 72 right now. When I was up there, watch my health there. I was pinging. Oh man, I can't remember now. Like 180, something like that. It was not good. But again, that should be expected because that's unfortunately what players in the Asia Pacific region deal with on the North American and the European servers. So I'm happy that they put that server in. Also, it kind of makes you feel like they're not abandoning this game. So this is part of the move to the cloud that gives them this flexibility. But if they were abandoning the game, why would they bother opening a brand new server? It doesn't make any sense. So it's kind of a good feeling that the game is probably going to continue. All right, we'll come back to the farms. We'll go over here. I used to do the farms next. But I've started doing it last because that's where the Heroic 4 is, and that's just a good thing to end on. Because it's tough. It's probably the toughest of what we're going to do while we're here. Like, nothing in this area is all that tough. There is another Heroic, but again, it's not. So same thing here. You'll notice that there's two spots you're supposed to scan. One's like down there and one's like right up in here. I just pop right back here because you can get both things from one spot, right? There's the one that you're supposed to be far away for. And your angle might be better. You might get a better view of it. And then there's the one you're supposed to be close for. Alright, in we go. In general, while we're going through here, if you see these fights happening, they won't attack you, but if an enemy does an area attack and it hits you, it'll pull you into combat. That instance over there is where the Heroic is. We'll do that second. Doesn't look like anybody's in here. They haven't cleared this stuff out yet. So again, we're not too worried yet because we haven't even put our companion on heals. Although we're taking some damage. We can self-heal our way through it though. These will sometimes spawn an enemy like that. But you also have to make sure you click on this secondary item. Otherwise it won't trigger the mission. So we want to make sure we get 5 of those. Guess I didn't click. So no enemy on that one. Which I prefer. Like, honestly, the fight doesn't add a whole lot to the mission, but good luck, Jedis. You can do it. You can fight those if you want. I just skip them when I can. Cool. Only one enemy so far in these spawns. Heroic shoveling. Cool. That's pretty good. Pretty straightforward there. Alright, there's me a couple guys around the corner here we're going to have to fight. Unless you're stealth, you can sneak by him, but I cannot. That infiltrator ran away just in time. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so the next thing is we have to collect these lightsaber hilts. Are they just the hilts? Retrieve the ancient lightsaber. These can spawn enemies like that. Sometimes not. Not tough fights, but they do slow you down a little bit. Cool. No enemies on that one. On to number 3. These respawn actually pretty quick, I believe, so even if somebody's in here doing this, I don't know how many total hilts there are. We're about to get 4, and that'd be 5, 6. Can't tell if there's one back there, but maybe 7, 8. Let's say there's probably 8 in this room. So I've never really had a time where I had to wait in line or have a big delay in getting this. If somebody's getting them, just move to the next one. Alright, this fight, honestly not hard unless you get hit by his force quake. So when we see this channel pop up, you're going to see how much damage it does. So I'm going to interrupt that. And so it's an easy fight. If you take all that damage, though, it can kill you. It's actually pretty lethal. Most lethal force quake I've seen in the game. Alright, this is the heroic. Might have to go over to heals on this one. These fights can be a little rough. We'll see. Yeah, we burnt some defenses on this fight, so. I believe it's time to get a healer. We're gonna need him later anyway, so let's go get our buddy. There he is. Zoom!
Anything you say, Master.
Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. Now, M1 can heal. All the companions can do all the roles, but Zoom is regarded as the best healer. I haven't done any independent verification, but she's got some heals that just hit really hard. That one right there. That thing can bring you back from near death. So it's one of those that even if it's, I guess, like a placebo type of thing, she just feels like a better healer. Alright, we'll skip what we can in here. Fight what we have to. That's gonna get me... Oh, I got lucky there. I missed that jump and thought I was gonna pull aggro on that group. Probably should have pulled aggro. Now that being said, any companion that's influence level 50 is going to be a decent healer. Get you through most content. Commander keeps healing himself. But yeah, you can see our health is barely budged at this point. Alright. I don't think we can sneak by these guys. We'll try it. Yeah, I didn't think so. These two guys have a knockback. There it is. Alright, we'll get these normals killed off, then we'll take out the spy. Alright, so you can see our health is just dropping right now, right? We're taking a lot of damage. We'll see if Zoom can catch up. I'm gonna give my... Okay, there's that big heal. She did okay. I popped my heal just to... Alright. We'll use our defensive. Timing didn't quite hit right. This one we might be able to sneak by. This group we have to fight because it's part of the mission. There we go. Rock and roll. And now to the boss. And again, we can skip this group. I think there's a group up there as well. Maybe not. Nope. If you get close to him, he'll go through his. I see you managed to defeat my subordinates. Did not realize they were so weak. No matter, I deal with you myself. The Jedi had such a powerful relic available to them, and they didn't even attempt to harness it to fight us. Such foolishness. All right. Oh, I didn't quite get the whirlwind interrupted that I was trying. I interrupted whatever came next, but all right, we're just gonna eat the damage here and just finish this guy off. And that's the heroic there. So now we'll go to the farms and we'll finish up there. Haven't seen anything in chat with all the people running around. Maybe people just don't do the heroics. The heroic 4 on this is rough. The other two, I think most players could probably solo. The two that we've done so far. I mean, I think theoretically anybody can solo the heroic 4. It's just how much death do you want to endure. We might... I've gotten by it without death. Oftentimes I die once. Just kind of depends on how fast they flow into the area that I fight in. So we'll talk it through when we get there. Alright, let's start popping these guys with the serum. So basically just need to get one to change. There we go. Once one changes, it despawns the whole group. So I don't usually even fight them. I suppose if you were farming Conquest or XP, you could try to get one killed before they despawn, but we're just looking to get the missions done here. It doesn't work on the strong, so we have to find these normals. Zoom should pull healer aggro. There we go. You could kill them and just work your way from spawn to spawn as well. That would work. So what's happening here is because I'm not attacking, I'm not building up any aggro on the enemies, and Zoom's healing herself, and so she is. And so the whole group is fighting her because think of it like it's just this big chart, and the chart lists all the people who are in the combat. So me and Zoom, it would list your enemies as well, but just let's say your allies. But from an enemy standpoint, it's me, Zoom, and I. And so they say, okay, who's generated more threat? And it's like, well, this guy hasn't attacked, so he's got 0 threat. This person has healed, and heals generate threat. So that's why they attack her. They attack the person with the highest threat. And that's generally how aggro works in games. Like, you'll see that at first they're going to attack me. That guy attacked me. They're just randomly attacking right now. But then once those heals start to hit, the threat on Zoom's table pops up. Don't think companions do a threat dump. Oh, we killed one of them. Might have to wipe this group out if we don't get this. There it was. Zoom killed it. She's awesome. Alright, that mission's over. And then I'm going to backtrack the same way we came in, because there's 4 turrets here. We needed 8. Oh, somebody else is here. It would appear. Nope. It was just it had not unloaded from when we came through the first time. If you are struggling in these fights for any reason, I believe the turrets will help you. So you could do the turrets and then attack the people. Alright, that one's done. So we're going to use our quick travel here, because this will put us right in front of the Heroic 4. And then we can just turn around and do this fire mission. And then we'll run into the Heroic 4. Firefighter Zax. I think we only need 5. Yep. Alright, well, I haven't seen anybody asking about doing the heroic, so we'll just go solo it. I would have joined a group if they wanted help, but no one's talking. So in we will go. Alright, phase 1. We're glad you're here. Our lookouts report there are a large Imperial assault force heading right this way. Prepare yourself. So we'll come over here and fight these guys. Alright, so these first waves are not that big of a deal. We want to be a little careful. We don't want to burn up all of our resource here. And then eventually we're going to get an elite here. There he is. So we'll loot, and then we're going to start backing away here. Because I want to get us... Over here is not a bad spot. So then when wave 2 spawns, we're going to try to grab aggro. So we're going to put zoom on. So there'll be some normals that spawn down in here. You've got some these guys that spawn up here. And then there'll be 2 elites that spawn. We want to try to grab the strongs and the elites, and we'll hope that the citizens here grab the normals. Alright. Ooh, this may not work out. Come on. Oh, that was horribly done. Okay, well the normals grabbed the colonists grabbed the normals, so we might be able to still make this work. We just already have our first death.
You'll be okay, right?
Alright, I want you to follow me. Alright, run, Zoom, run. Okay. So now what we're going to try to do... Ugh. I'm getting rooted. Is hope that the colonists will hold the normals for a while. And then we'll fight the other guys down here. So these 2 elites won't respawn. Once you kill them once, they are... some of the normals came down. Alright, let's see if we can save zoom here. Taking way too much damage. Alright, let's make sure Roach dies. There we go. Come on, Zoom, catch up. Alright, we might be okay. Where's the other elite? Okay, so worst case here, we're going to want to make sure that we get this other elite dead so they don't heal back up. And then we'll start picking off these strongs. I'm also trying to stay far enough away from Zoom that when they do that area attack, it only hits me and not her. clear this group down here. And now I think we're far enough ahead of that we should be able to kill them as they start coming in. That's why we come over here, is now they have to run from their spawn location over to us. And that gives us time to heal in between waves. And I think there's three waves of each. Yeah, we're back to Zax. When I'm running dailies or missions or stuff, he's probably my one that I can play the most easily and do stupid stuff like this heroic 4 solo. Like this, what we're doing here was never intended. This was designed for 4 players. I think 2 competent players can easily get through it. It's not. My resource to recharge. This is a daily. This is the end of Ossus. It's one. Oh, we've already got credit for it, but it's hut space. Dealings in hut space. So it was one of these. Oh, that was stupid. We talked about that yesterday. I shouldn't be looking at menu systems while I'm fighting. That's alright. We got most of it. We'll just run up the hill and finish it off. So your group size for just a normal group is capped at 4. So if you have 4 players, you can't run your companions. If you got like 3 players, you can run 3 players and a companion. Something like that. Or 2 players and 2 companions. Something like that. I can't remember if you build a raid group, those can be bigger, but I'm not sure you can run multiple companions on daily stuff. Alright, we're just going to run up the hill and finish these fights, because I don't think it's going to respawn enough guys that it's going to matter that much. Yeah, it looks like we only have one strong. So we'll just kill these guys as they spawn in here. Just area them down. Alright, let's take that dude out. This will also recharge my energy. There we go. See if he spawns another guy or not. Nope. There we go. That finishes Ossus. Let's see. I think we'll do the event next. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. It does on occasion. Either I'm not paying attention or just doing stuff that I shouldn't be doing. Like, again, arguably that wasn't designed for 1 player. Alright, we got 1 decoration. Open that, but that's just going to be crap. Another decoration. Not much for loot. $46,000 in repairs, though. That's right. Oh, I got $17,000 for that assault cannon. Let's take a look at that. Is it something worth keeping? Well, I've sold 2 of them, whatever they are. Hey, it's not bad looking. Is this one the same? Yeah, that one's the same. Alright, we'll keep a hold of one just for now, just in case I want to use it later. Okay, let's see. Back into the mission log. And we'll turn these on. So speak to Major Vindu on Dantooine. So this is the pirate incursion. So let's travel. And then we'll probably, what are we at? We're only at noon. Then we'll end with we'll run the chapter. Although it's an IOCATH one, so I can't 100% say I'm looking forward to it. So Dantooine's interesting in that you have these missions, and I can't remember, like there's an event going on right now, but there's also, you can run this planet as a daily area and non-event, but I think it's a different set of missions, or I can't remember 100%. Okay. I think that's everything. We have to go talk to the dude. Where are you? That's where we just came in. I haven't done the event version of this in a long time. Oh, there you are. You have an office. Look at you, Mr. Major Important. Or is it a Mrs.
Units
Major?
4 and 7 aren't responding.
Mrs. Major Important.
Could we send Unit 6 to check on them? That'll do. Thanks. Solve a few hundred more problems like that, and we might not die till tomorrow morning.
Oh, I can flirt.
I might be able to handle a few of those problems for you.
Oh, yes,
Commander,
I can.
we were hoping you'd make it to this Gizka shoot.
Your reputation for success precedes you, Commander. Welcome.
You've already heard about the pirates.
So stoic,
We've got
Jedi.
hordes of them out there burning, robbing, and killing everything they lay eyes on.
But we also have a second problem. General Daerun suspected Imperial involvement, and he was correct. Sith agents have been spotted by our soldiers. The pirates are a raging Gundark. The Imperials are stalking Vaughn Tiger. Somehow, we must defeat both beasts at once.
I prefer to think of it as a target-rich environment with a high opportunity-to-soldier ratio. Just like the recruiters promised.
That was pretty funny.
How did you two end up here, anyway? I was studying the Jedi ruins, investigating whether they could be rebuilt. But that will have to wait a while longer, I think.
My old CO thought I liked fighting a bit too much. Said I needed a nice, quiet posting to cool down. Should have known better. We're coordinating operations from here. Take or pick up the problems at hand.
There we go. I think we're back. Apologies. It might have buffered up there a little bit. So, these heroic 4s are nasty heroic 4s. I'm not 100% sure we'll be able to get through them. Let's see. I don't know where. Might just be this one. One of these is basically the wrapper quest for the rest of the stuff we're going to do here. So. Now, that being said, I think we can get everything done without doing the heroics if we have to, so we shall see. So, interesting enough, the first fight, or the first quest, is right here in the base. This is an alternate style where we're going to mount up into a turret and then have to fight things. So I'm going to have to shift my hand over to my numpad. So it's not terrible. This is not a heroic. So. Alright, what do we have? We have rapid bolts, missile blast. So missile blast is an area attack. We can leave the turret and we can add defenses. So for the most part, we're going to tab our way through. And then we'll missile blast when we've got groups kind of forming up on us. As long as we keep our view basically here, I think we can. Pop our defenses just to help. So basically at this point, left hand's controlling the tab, so I'm just tabbing from enemy to enemy. Normals die in one shot, that's not too bad. That's what I want. Soften them up with the missile blast. So, once we get through these, this might be the last wave. It's 39. Something's still alive. You? What are you doing over there? He's hiding. So that's... we'll call it a glitch. Hopefully we can shoot him. Yep. There we go. One mission down.
I've never seen pirates so determined. Or stupid. You'd think they'd try something else after a few bad runs like that.
So I think you can do that mission, I can't remember, on a non-event, but you won't get the commentary. Alright, so this is the entire map of everything. There's a heroic there, there's a heroic there, and there's a heroic there. Do we have all three? Yeah, that was a heroic too. I can solo that one. This one, last time I tried, I couldn't. This one you can buy it off. We'll talk about that when we get there. But I normally grab these two things and then kind of do an arc through this general section. So we'll start. So there's a hydroelectric dam here. I don't think this one involves any combat. Yeah, so you can. So we'll look at the conversation when we get there. It's expensive. It's like 10 million a run or something like that, or 100 million. It's stupid amounts of money. But it's a little, it's funny because it uses a cliche that you hear 1,000 times in movies and games, but you never get to act on it. So it's kind of a typical like, hey, I'm the bad guy and I'm gonna blow up this hydroelectric plant unless you pay my ransom. And this actually gives you the option to pay the ransom. And if you do, he just goes, okay, cool, and he leaves and the mission ends. We'll see how much it is. If it's, I can't remember, if it's like 10 million, we might just do it. I've got 20 million on me. If it's 100 million, I may or may not do it. Now, that being said, I have done that mission paying off that ransom like 10 times.
Perhaps there's still time. Please track down whoever looted this wreck.
Because if you do the mission 10 times, you get this reward. Show the rest of the world what a real philanthropist you are. A gift from Yarrick Corporation that tells the world of your legendary generosity. It turns you gold. That's all it does. But that's a reward for... There's an achievement for paying the ransom like 10 times or something like that. So, we'll look at the conversation tree anyway. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to spend the money. Alright, so we're going to work our way over here to these farms. It's been a while since I've done Dantooine, though. So I'm going to go off of some memories. What are we looking for? Oh, the wind turbines. Okay. That's these dudes here. Should just be a little clickable thing on them. Yep. Now, there are some other achievements. I've done all the achievements on this planet. There's an achievement, something to do with that bird out there. I can't remember what you have to do to him. Maybe you fight him early on. And I can't do it now because I've already done the achievement. I can't remember. Alright, we'll swing around, grab another wind turbine. And I think we'll head up to that camp. I think it's that camp there. So from a quest design, from a mission design, it's actually kind of cool. From a game mechanics standpoint, it actually serves a purpose. In MMO spaces, there is something called the gold sink. It's vital to MMO economies that you somehow figure out a way to get your credits out of the system, because credits are always coming into the system, or gold, or whatever your currency is. So for instance, like today, I logged in and I picked up a bunch of missions, and these missions are paying me credits. Those credits aren't coming from anywhere. It's not like a real economy where, you know, that person had to go out and work for those credits. They're just being generated by the system. And so that's an input to the system. And if you don't have any outputs, then you have inflation, which this game has suffered from over the last few years. Now, unfortunately, that inflation is also caused by cheating and duping and stuff like that. So credit duping bugs will kill your economy as well if you're not careful. Do we need one more windmill, or did we get all the windmills? I think we got all the windmills. Now, that being said, they have, I don't remember when during the year this last year, they started an initiative to try to fix the economy, because it was getting pretty bad. In doing so, at least on the things that I've been tracking, they have made a difference. So, I was talking about it earlier, there are these, flagship plans. They used to sell for 8 to 10 million, and now they sell for 2 to 3. So, you know, it's had an impact. Oh, I don't have a companion now. Okay, I was wondering why I was taking so much damage. You know what? Okay, so what happens is when you go into alternate modes, like that turret mode, it sometimes screws up your companions. Cool. Well, I was wondering why I was getting so close to death all the time. Let's go get zoom. Oh. I thought that person was dead. Come back, zoom, save me.
This is going to be fun.
You said it. So the economy is healing. Okay, so the other ship is up there, and the other camp, I believe, is up here. let's give this a shot. Now, I'm gonna we're gonna take a death here because we are going to try to skip through all of this trash and just get to the final boss, because that's all that matters for the fight. So hopefully Zoom can hold our own long enough for me to get past these people. We just have to get up to that gate. Zoom's about to die. Alright. Ooh, we are taking some damage there. But we made it. So anyway, so back to the credit sync. So the idea behind that is, here's a system that if you want, it's a mission. You can go and do the mission and fight the boss and do everything you normally would. But for a cosmetic item that really isn't that big of a deal, you can do this other thing, which is to bribe your way through it. And then there is an achievement. We'll see. I'll see if I can find it or not. First, I'm going to get the heck out of this area, though, just in case these things want to re-attack me. All right.
Feel better.
So let's see. Is it? I don't know if it's in the daily area or locations. Alright, there's no Dantooine there. I wish there was a searchable way to look for stuff in here. Let's see, dailies. Or kind of, let's just say, nope, it's not in there. Not in Spoils of War. Events. It's going to be in events. Alright, Pirate Incursion. There we go. So they said it was ridiculous, that it couldn't be done, that Yarick's dreams could only ever be dreams. Well, as a new co-owner of the Star Cluster, Yarick says to those who doubted him what he has always said: hand over the money or I'll shoot. Brought to you by the Yarick Corporation. Spare no expense in the fight against piracy. So I think that's the one you get for doing it 10 times. So you defeat him, you get 1 achievement. Complete the reactor ransom quest on Dantooine without resorting to violence. You get that one for bribing him, and then that one's for bribing him 10 times. Okay. This may or may not go well. Honestly, last time I tried this guy just puts out so much damage that I don't think I can weather it, but we'll give it a shot here. See what happens. See if Zoom can keep up. I mean, I can weather it for a while, but the problem becomes I'm going to burn through all of my cooldowns and such. And I don't think I can stay alive, but we'll see. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Alright, let's keep the Zoom out of the fight here. Oh, that didn't take. Alright. Yeah. I don't think we're going to pull this one off. We'll try it one more time. So another system here, if you want to revive at your location and you die a bunch of times in a row, it'll get longer and longer and longer. So this one was a minute wait because we just died on the outside. Then eventually that wears away, but we weren't doing bad there. Maybe I need to run away more. We did use up one of our heals. see, that one's still good. There, that one's back. Okay. We'll also pop our heroic moment. We'll throw everything at it for this next pull, and if we don't pull it off, then we'll move on. I don't need the heroics for any reason. Like, I've completed them all at one point, so. Alright, let's run away from Hugo. I'll put her on passive so she doesn't burn up her heals, healing me up, because I can self-heal here. Okay. Let's see, we got a heal there, a heal there. I don't think there's any back here. Nope. Alright, we're going to start as far away from Hugo as we can. Because Hugo is melee. So movement might be our friend. Let's see. Because there's like one move that does a ton of damage. If we can kind of... Holy cow. If we can live through that move, we might be able to do something here. Alright, where's the other healer? Let's head towards that. Nope, Zoom died. Now we got to 50%. I think if I worked out like what attacks are doing what and when and stuff like that, this might be something I could get through. But I'm running out of ways to heal myself here. So. Alright, I'm giving up. Oh man, if that would have spawned, we would have actually made it. Okay, cool. This put us in a better spot anyway. Kinda. Alright, so what we're gonna do is kind of backtrack here a little bit. Start grabbing these things along the way. And then try to remember which ones of these are which. I think this is a blow 'em up thing. Yep. And then what do we need? Wreckage inspection. Comm control unit. Alright, let's kind of fight some stuff up in here, because I think some of these guys drop stuff. That's what we're looking for. If we're feeling brave at the end, we might go back and try Hugo again, or if I see a group forming. Sneeze coming. Oh, there we go. If I see a group forming up, we might join it. Because then it gets easier. Because you're fighting with more people. I really probably should read who I should be attacking to be a little more efficient here, but... Oh, there we go. We just had to find the Imperials. And then
As if the pirates weren't already enough.
loot
Hope you can
supplies.
find the rest of those supplies.
Alright, we'll get the Imperials over here.
You'll be okay, right? Please say yes.
I'll be good, Zinfandel.
Well done, my friend. The future of Dantooine looks bright.
Okay. Yep, that cleared everything here. Alright, let's head over to the hydroelectric power plant reactor thing over here. Oh, that was bad luck. Or they, no, I think they were just stealth.
You'll be okay, right?
Oh, we got a bonus here. What's that a bonus of? That's a bonus for up here, so we don't have to farm it down here. Alright, so that's the entrance to the heroic we're trying to get to. The ship we want's right over here. Can't remember if I can... what guys I can skip and which guys I can't anymore. We'll see what we can skip. Back door. That's going to cause combat. Alright, we've already killed 75. A lot of it was we killed 40 in that first turret mission, so... Alright, we'll drop that there. So again, there's another 18,000 credits. There's another 18,000 credits that came into the system with nothing. I mean, I got some repair costs and stuff, but okay, so that starts the mission. It's only 15 million. It's not too bad. Let's see if I can remember how to trigger it. Go to the Nova base main camp. Beware of Hugo. Pay ROB5 a ransom or override the door. Okay, so here's your choice you have to make. If you override the door, this turns into a relatively standard mission. You have spawns all through here. You fight your way to here. This is the reactor room. This is where you fight the boss, right? Pretty straightforward, you know, design, and you can play through it that way. If you come over here, so it's 15 million times 10, so it's 150 million if you want that achievement. I can convert credits to pay ransom, so we'll go ahead and buy this item for 15 million credits. Whew, I hit the bank account. And now I think you use this item. This ability can only be used to pay the ransom while the presence of ROB5U inside the Dantooine power station. Using this item will consume it and grants quest completion credit for reactor ransom to all members of the phase. So if I had a group, 4 people could get this for 15 million. This item cannot be used if you have engaged in hostility towards Yarick's forces, so you can't come back and do it later. You may convert your credits into the anonymized bond. After purchasing this item, you must consume it in order to pay the ransom. Doing this will complete the quest for all group members who are present. Okay, so the green is this kind of the story description. The light blue towards the bottom is the game mechanics. So we'll go ahead and consume this thing. And then here comes the boss. So he opened his little back door and came out here. So now I talk to this guy.
At last, someone who understands the civility of piracy. Why fight when you can just pay? That is the Yarvok way. Pleasure doing business with you.
And there you go. I completed the heroic 4. So cost 15 million credits. So I've done that at least 11 times now, because I did it 10 times to get this item. Yeah, absolutely. So what I like about it is it solves a lot of problems. One, yeah, from the roleplay story standpoint, it's something different. Two, if you can't find a group, you could, like if we look here, complete heroic missions, right? Let's say I want to get this weekly done, but I can't find a group. Well, I can do that every day. I do that 5 days in a row. I can get this weekly done this way. So it does give you that. And then, like I said, that just removed 15 million credits from the economy. And the achievement removed 150 million credits from the economy. Now, that's not a ton. I'm a billionaire in the game, but it does something, right? And then, so now this is disabled. I've never really explored in here. I don't think you can go anywhere now. Yeah, it's just an empty room. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I wish they did more stuff like this. Trying to think of other major, like one of the things they did change was they upped the repair costs a bit. That's pulling stuff out. They added travel costs. This is new stuff that they've added. So now to travel, it's 242 credits for me to travel over there. These are little trickles, right? Like that's 200 credits to get removed from the economy. It's not going to break me, but it's 200 less credits in the economy. But as far as these major big credit sinks, like strongholds, if you buy strongholds and unlock them with credits, that's kind of a one-time thing. But opening up a section of your stronghold is like 2 million or 4 million or something like that. Guild ships can get expensive to unlock. So there are things that do exist, but for the most part, once you kind of get to the in-game stage, there's not a lot of stuff that costs you a ton of money. Okay, so we've cleared the bottom half of the map. We're going to go ahead and work our way up here to the top half. I'm still glowy gold. I'm going to turn that off. Oh, somebody's been through here. There's usually a spawn right here. But yeah, it's like, it's that cliche of, most quest design. If you come across a quest like that where they're like, bribe me and I will go away, there's never an actual option to do it. It's just kind of, for some reason they'll write around it like, oh, you insulted me, so I'm not going to take your bribe now, and then you have to fight him anyway. That's the only quest like that in the game that I know of, though, that you can pay your way through it. So we wouldn't have got the weekly done today anyway, because there's only 3 heroics, but that's alright. I don't even know what the weekly reward is. Not a lot.
That data pad. We've got a mole. I knew it. The Nova Blades knew too much about our deployments. Looks like they're planning to meet up again soon. How about paying them a friendly visit?
Sure. I'm gonna go do the heroic 2 over here first. Now this is a tough heroic 2. So the heroics on this planet are no joke. I used to be able to solo them all.
I recommend you prioritize Nova Blade officers in your assault. Ensures maximum impact.
Okay, I can skip that group. This group we're gonna have to fight, so let's see if we can. Alright, Zoom, come with me. That's a good idea. Alright, so we're gonna do some tricks here to try to pull this off, because this is not. Zoom, where are you going? Come back over here. Alright, so now they're grouped up here. We'll see if we can take them out. Once you thin the herd a little bit, it's not too bad, but we're close. Alright, I think we're good. It's interesting because it's the final fight's a little rough in this one. These, what we'll call a trash pull, are the worst part though. Like, the boss is in here. This boss fight's going to be nothing compared to what we just did. Right? Like, compared to that fight we just had, this will be a cakewalk. Gotta kill Rage. Outside of his silly stuns. See, that's easy. Okay, so I have to do that 2 more times, I believe. We've got to go in this building. That's a smaller group. It doesn't look as bad. That building's easy to get into, so we're gonna do the same thing here.
I'll follow you anywhere.
We're going to kind of hide behind the corner here. We'll pull aggro. Get them grouped up. Lots of stuns. And then this will just leave the 2 bosses. And then there's a final boss, which is a pseudo rough fight. You can get some bad luck, depending. A lot of movement. If you keep moving, it's doable. And as long as we don't get our companion killed, we'll get through it. If I get Zoom killed, then we won't. Alright, crush! Come on, crush. But we'll talk through the mechanics of that fight once we get there. Crush is a Gamorrean.
You'll be okay, right?
So again, that fight's easy. And then same thing, pop up into this building and fight. Who do we got? The Flayer. Take that, Flayer.
Can't imagine they'll follow through with the supply run.
Alright, so that's phase 1. Now we have to do phase 2.
It's a combat walker.
So this is the rough fight. Now, what he will do is he's got this thing called like an Aegis shield, and if he puts that shield up, you can't hurt him. So you grab these little. There's the Aegis system, I think. Yep, there's the shield. You grab these things, which will give you a rocket launcher that'll take that shield down. So essentially, the fight is remove his shield and then attack him. That being said, his attacks, he's got an area attack that will just eat you up. So what we need to do is we need to keep zoom out of that. So I've got to get aggro on him. Let's see, let's do a... I'm going to add that just in case I need to. This is a focus target. It gives me something that if I can't tab to him, I can click on it. So we're going to fire this, run, and hope we don't get zoom. There we go. So now I want aggro. There we go. So that thing right there hits hard. And I don't think I got the thing. So what we have to be careful of, you know, zoom's teleporting on us. Okay, so once he drops that, we'll grab another thing here. So as long as he keeps attacking us, we're okay. And as long as I don't get zoom to teleport into that circle. Okay. So now we'll drop the shield. So now we can do damage. And we just want to keep running. But we don't want to get too far away from Zoom. If we get too far away from Zoom, she'll teleport to us. And now we have to also time it so that when that circle hits, we're not doing this. Right? So Zoom moved on us there. Alright. Take his shield down. So obviously, if you had a group, so now Zoom's standing next to that. So I can't go over there and get that one. There we go, Zoom moved. So let's get away from Zoom. So if you had a group, you would put one person on rocket duty, right? Probably your tank or your healer. And you'd have them grab those. Or you'd have your tank kite this circle so that your DPS aren't taking the circle. So multiple people would make this easier. Ooh, I'm going to take a shot there. So once you get it down, it's not too bad of a fight. Oh, that's going to be bad. Let's move out of there. So Zoom teleported to me right there at the end, and if that circle drops on Zoom, getting her out of it is just tough. So maybe one more rocket launch.
Great, but I made you better.
So we'll wait for a rocket launch here. Pop them with the missile. I might be able to get to this one without Zoom teleporting. Ooh, that was close.
Well done.
There we go.
No
So this one isn't,
place
again, this
trouble with
one's
that thing.
heroic too. This is designed to be easier, so was also easier to solo. I do like that the instance door, like it's just this wall you should be able to jump over, but you have to go through the door. Alright, on to the last area, and then depending on how much punishment I feel like I want to take, we can potentially go and try Hugo again. Like I said, we're not going to finish the weekly anyways, so we may just move on. The rest of this event is, it's all normal stuff, so none of the fights will be that bad now. Oops, I need to open my chat back up though. See if anybody's doing heroics. Alright, so we have 15 Imperials we need to kill. That's a Nova Blade, we'll skip them. Nova Blade, Nova Blade. We deal with these at some point. Alright, let's see how many of these things we can find. I don't remember where everything is in this section, so we'll be playing it by ear a little bit. Oh, there's one. Can I get it from here? Oh, I think I had it there for a second. Come on, come on. I heard the noise. Alright. Oh, it's because you're over there. So we're getting blocked line of sight. Alright, and there's going to be another one over here somewhere. What else do we have to do? That's the trader. Those are more Nova Blades. Defeat Imperial forces. Must be a hidden guy somewhere out there.
One less problem.
Oh, I had it. Alright, we'll still get closer. It'll be easier. I'm pretty sure there's a second phase to this, so I'm going to go ahead and complete this part. As always, if you're not sure...
Scan data of the surrounding area, sending you the coordinates of suspected mine locations.
If you're not sure, don't finish the mission, because if you do, you can't finish the bonus mission. They are tied together. It's just shadow. Is somebody hidden? Still in combat. Or are they just invisible? Where are they, Zoom? Find them. Okay, there we go. Okay, so these little things, now we come over to... And we pop this thing, I believe. And then run away from that thing. So it just blows up. I think that's it. Nova Blade, Nova Blade. What are you guys? Nova Blades. And again, there definitely was a time when I was doing this event more often that these probably all spawn in known locations. And if you just go to those spots, you'll get them. But we'll figure it out as we go. This will get us to 9. Alright, got a bomb up there. Oh, these guys are Imperial. Let's take them out. Help out our troopers. Nice part about this is you don't pull aggro until you want to. So these are actually pretty easy fights when they're engaged with other NPCs. Oh, nothing here. But the arrows say there's something here. Oh, I just wasn't close enough. Okay, now before we pop the 4th one of those, though, we are going to make sure we complete the bonus mission, because I can't remember if it just finishes or if you have to go turn that one in. So we're going to skip those for now. There's some more Imperials up here. This should, yep, gives us 4. Oh, cool. There's our one right there. And then the building behind us is where our other mission is. Oh, we came up one short. Okay. Guess we'll clear this group too. Alright, Now we're going to eat the bomb on this just to see how much damage it does. 'Cause let's see if it kills this. Or if it's just a hindrance. Yeah, 40,000. Not deadly. We have 145,000 health. So. Alright. Into this little phase we go. Defeat the traitor. You don't even get to talk to him. Like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be a traitor.
And I made you better.
Unbelievable. I just played sabacc with that guy yesterday. We talked about his kids, and he cost us lives. Thank you.
Well, that makes me feel good that I just killed somebody who has kids. Thanks for that. Alright, what do we have? Complete missions. We've got a return. Don't allow any of the... Okay, so in fighting Hugo, if the hostages don't die, there's a bonus for that. I don't know if we're going to go to Hugo. Yeah, I think that's it for Dantooine. I think both the returns are over here. I think. Let's double check that before we... Yep, I think we're good. It looks like I'm not done with all of the achievements here when we were looking earlier. Let's go back to events. So I probably should start paying attention to it. And pirate incursion. So the bosses, we've done that. We've done all the exploration stuff. Defeat 500, defeat 150. Here we go, missions. So yeah, 20 more dailies will knock that out. 12 more heroics. Let's see, that'd be another 150, 180 million if I just wanted to buy that one. What does that get me? Oh, a tree. And complete the weekly 20 times. And then this is just PvP stuff. So really all I'd have to do is just keep doing missions. So maybe we'll add this to our cycle when it comes up. And again, I think it only comes up when...
Whatever happened to the good old days of civil piracy, huh?
It's a
Yarvok
relief to
gets
have those
hostage,
supplies back.
Yarvok gets
We've
paid,
already lost
no
too
one
many
gets
shipments.
shot.
The med center was running terribly low.
I think that conversation is you come and talk
Whatever
to this holo
happened to the good
terminal,
old days of civil piracy, huh? Yarvok takes hostage,
because
Yarvok gets
then...
paid, no one gets shot.
Is it this guy?
Nice to see customers. Can I get you anything?
There it is. So for 1 credit now I can buy this. So if you want to buy it for your alts, you can. Looks like I haven't picked up a lot of the decorations in here. What do I have for currency? Dantooine Surveyor's Notes. I've got 130. So we'll have to look at that at some point as well.
Feel free to
All
browse.
right, so we still have to go talk to the Major. And that'll wrap up the Herald quest.
Look who's back. Get the general on the holo, would you?
Greetings, everyone. I was just reviewing the Major's latest report. Very impressive.
Just another beautiful day on Dantooine, sir.
Our success wouldn't have been possible without the Alliance Commander's aid. We were fortunate to have such expert help.
You have some impressive people here on Dantooine, General. The Republic is lucky to have you all.
You are too kind, my friend.
Just kind enough, if you ask me.
Keep up the good work, everyone.
Ooh, she's flirty.
Beirut out.
We'd best get back to the grindstone. In spite of all your fancy heroics, there are still a few pirates and imps left in the galaxy.
Farewell, Commander. May the Force be with you.
So something that... Are these those surveyor's notes? Yeah. So something that does happen in these is... Like, they're referring to me as the commander and the Alliance is still in the Alliance. So these missions are static to the time frame that they were first introduced in. So you will get a little bit of a time warp type of thing going on there. Alright, let me check the chat, but I haven't seen anybody offering to do heroics. How many people are on planet right now? 8 of us. 9 of us. 9 people, okay. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and skip Hugo. So let me look at the weekly here. So I could do, like, completing the dailies isn't a big deal. This might be something I just do tomorrow. I could buy another one. I can do the walker, so that'll get me to 4. And then I could do the walker again on Monday or something like that. So we will keep this mission in our mission log. We'll just turn them off. Alright, let's head home. No, we don't want that one. We want that one. There we go. Alright, so next up will be Ascension. Because we do want to knock out another Galactic Seasons. So let's pop open this, make sure we're on veteran, because I believe requires subscription and access to Knights of the Eternal Throne on veteran difficulty or harder. We'll skip the intro movie. It's the same one that plays it when you first start Eternal Thrones, and we've seen it.
Ares controls Iocath? But he's an idiot.
Do not be deceived. Ares is immensely powerful. Everything that happens to us is his design.
Think about it, Vet. Every time we interact with one of these monuments, Ares learns more about us.
I believe you are an experiment. He is a scientist studying bacteria. Ares was the only self-aware weapon to remain on Iocath after our creators died. The other droids are merely his slaves. He rendered us insensate, arranged us like game pieces on this world, and pitted us against each other. But he must have a weakness.
Thank you for your participation. My examination is now complete. I intended to see if any among you were worthy of inheriting Iocath. You failed.
Let my people go. Give us the gravestone and we'll call it even. I never wanted to be here anyway.
Nevertheless, you will remain. Permanently.
Alright, Bet, let's rock and roll. Now we might need to put her on heels to see how this goes. Because we are on veteran difficulty now, not like the story modes we were running
testing
during game day. Yeah, we're doing alright. Oh, they killed Vet. No. Speak to Vet. Almost killed me. Alright, we are definitely going to switch over to heals, though.
It's completely shut down. Rude.
I can't get a comm signal to the others. We need to find a way back to them.
Good thing you brought the galaxy's greatest escape artist with you.
It's so nice to be able to be nice again.
Here, tunnel, tunnel, tunnel.
You underestimate your enemies. They are survivors.
I command legions.
Numbers are irrelevant.
Your logic circuits are corrupted, and you passed that corruption to the Geminis. They are as much a threat to Iocath as you. I will recycle your components into something more useful. There has been an error.
Yes. Yours. I escaped while you were distracted. But I promise we will meet again. Soon.
I like Scorpio.
I think this leads back to the gang.
It's like a Scooby-Doo moment. Let's find the gang.
I trust your instincts. We'll get through this together.
That's why you're going in first. After you.
Alright, this should be easier with a healer. I don't remember, this might be the one that we get in the big droid. Wave after wave. Can we sneak by these guys? Let's see.
This door won't open if we can't have the power.
Oh, more finding power cells. So, pseudo forces you into combat here. To get to this, you're gonna full aggro on these guys. Give me your battery.
Try in here.
Holy cow, Bet, what did you do? guess I should have interrupted that.
Lloyd might have some juice.
Oh, she lived. Okay. Note to self, you're doing this on a harder difficulty level.
Maybe something in this panel.
Don't get lazy.
You're good to go.
Oh, was it back through? Probably have to go fight this next group.
These lights try to get their power from somewhere.
Thanks for the hints, Vet. Three batteries to open our door. Are they going to attack us? Oh, they patrol. We'll take them out just in case. Don't want them to follow us. All these wires, and we have to put batteries in the door. Where are you? Droid after droid. Not sure why the combat's not ending.
If my sense of direction's right, Team Outlander is that away.
Commander, I am pleased you live.
If our new friend is eavesdropping through that thing, you're giving away our location.
I have secured and encrypted this node. Our conversation will remain private. I have escaped from Ares to help you. Unfortunately, Valen has also broken free, and she found her missing starships.
It's hopeless. We'll die before we get to our ships.
No one dies without my permission.
Empress Valen, you're alive.
Are you sad lot all that's left of my forces?
We suffered heavy losses. There are more survivors hiding nearby.
Call them here. I'm taking back my fleet.
We will be destroyed. I was on Voss. I heard my sisters die. I'm afraid, Empress.
As I was saying, I'm taking back my fleet. Join me. The controls can't be far.
Valen presents an opportunity. If she distracts Ares, we have a chance to stop him.
And after he's been dealt with, what's next for you?
This is my home. I intend to stay. But I will not prevent you from leaving. Commander, do you read? I detect a power surge at your location.
Oh, that's the big droid. Which we surprisingly destroy without destroying.
It's working! It's getting weaker! All better.
See how this goes on Veteran. Well, we got one. That didn't get moved. Whoa! Keep moving. Keep moving. Okay. When those circles drop, we've got to get out of the way. That was nasty. That caught up. That's good. Okay, that went better.
It's drawing power from those conduits.
We heard explosions. The tunnel collapsed. What happened?
Ares wants us dead. Scorpio wants him destroyed. Valen's chasing her fleet. We need out of here, and going underground didn't work.
Okay. What if we go up?
There's a landing pad on the rooftop, but we have no gravestone to land on it.
The gravestone isn't the only Alliance vessel here. My shuttle's in its hangar.
That's no help. Can't find either one of them.
But I haven't been scanning from my shuttle. If I can establish a connection to it, I might be able to take command remotely.
You'd pilot the shuttle through your implants and land it on the roof. That's brilliant, Theron.
If it works.
Even if Theron can bring his ship, we'll never get aboard. Those droids will cut us down the moment we step outside.
That droid is mostly intact. It's well armed and one of them. They'd never suspect until it was too late.
This is why you're the commander.
You know
we
it.
send the droid to attack while we hit the roof. It could work.
Sold. I'll start scanning for the shuttle. Fingers crossed.
We're already getting mail. That might be from Dantooine. How did we stand it up?
Contact. I found my shuttle. Running a pre-flight check. We're in business. Signal's weak, though. I need to be on the roof to boost the connection.
We're ready.
The logic circuits are fried. Somebody'll have to control this thing from the inside.
Don't look at me. Bet you do it. You're already up there.
You sure you want to fight them alone?
I'll handle the droids.
You wouldn't
Protect
be
Theron.
any help.
Don't forget about the rocket boots. See you up top.
It's convenient that it has controls. Oh, I look at that sly grin. Alright, what do we have? We've got shoots, stomps, load rockets, rocket assault, and repair mode. Okay. Well, let's start by loading up some rockets. See what that does.
Hell of a distraction, boss. The roof is clear.
Everyone hang tight. Our shuttle's on the way.
Alright, well, let's try loading some more rockets. That statue in the middle is giving me line of sight problems, so I might have to move. back up a little bit. Hopefully that'll make them have to walk around it.
Weapons hot.
And that wrist laser does area attack, which is nice. Got on the wrong button there. This isn't a bad spot. They keep coming in from those sides. There's a couple guys over there. We're gonna have to do. There we go. Find him. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Jeez. I think we'll back up here a little bit. Where's the next wave coming from? Oh, we got big guys now.
Keep your robot up, Nico.
No rockets. I feel like a gunslinger. Alright, so we line of sighted him around the corner there. Alright, there's two of those things now. We can take out one quick. There's one down.
20 seconds. Time to go, Commander. We'll hold the landing zone. Hurry!
Boom, boom, boom. Not too bad. I don't think there's veteran difficulty. I mean, we're definitely taking more damage than we were when we did the story version, but I've never felt like we could barely hold on here. Those things do some damage, so. One until we can get it down. Target the other. Not too bad at all. landed on top of Koth's head. I can't imagine the shrapnel that would come off of that.
That's what I call an escape.
We're not alone. Sensors detect another vessel. Scorpios.
Is it following us?
It's leaving.
Before you go any farther, observe.
What was that?
There's a massive energy shield surrounding Iokath. Nothing can pass through it.
Ares controls the shield.
He's the key to shutting it down. We have to find him.
He found us.
Your struggles provide invaluable design feedback, but they do not change my decision. You are not worthy of inheriting Iokath. Soon, you will die.
You keep promising that, but we're still here. Think about giving up. It's not too late.
Your perception of time is distorted. My creators were flawed beings, but they left a great legacy at my disposal. The weapon I used to incapacitate you is re-energizing.
The energy wave that knocked us unconscious. We have no defense against it.
When it fires this time, you will not wake up.
You abduct scores of people, then kill us for failing your test. You're a monster, Ares.
I am a caretaker. This world's technology must not fall into the hands of barbaric beings. If you have any affection for your remaining companions, I recommend using these final...
I have identified a design flaw in Ares. He talks too much, and has revealed his location. We no longer require his input.
She's transmitting coordinates.
You will find Ares there, along with his weapon and the energy shield controls.
What about you? I'm sure you'd like to see Ares destroyed.
You know me too well.
She's the reason we're in this mess, and she's playing us. We're gonna melt her down before we leave, right?
Scorpio wants Iokath to herself. She might stay here forever.
Sooner or later, she'll want to leave. You need to stop her. Permanently.
Decisions.
Shuttle won't last here. I've got coordinates to the gravestone. Be right back.
Okay. Just drop the two of us off. We had a whole shuttle full of people, but you guys go ahead. I missed. Oh, I got one again.
You should not have come here.
All right.
Attack will not delay me.
Back
This
into the
battle is
waves.
pointless. Capturing you for study was a mistake I must correct.
Whee!
This destruction is unacceptable. I will not wait for my weapon to destroy you.
Oh, really? That sounds like a threat.
Whatever your allies plan at the fleet docking array, it will not succeed. Increase power to the energy shield. Lower maximum ceiling by 10 kilometers.
Oh, that's not very nice.
I have seen this irrational, self-destructive behavior before. Ultimately, you and Valen are failed designs.
I am nothing like Valen. I'm here to save lives.
I find that inconsistent with your methods.
Fair enough.
We found it. Now, release my ships before I lose my temper.
I think player characters need those full sleeve arm tattoos.
It's working, Empress. We're taking back the fleet.
Find the source of that energy shield and destroy it!
The gravestone. It's free.
Critical damage. Mission incomplete. Updating Ares base control.
Ares has a base.
Commander, we snaked the gravestone right out from under Valen's nose. Weapons are still offline, but we've got shields. We're heading for it. Eternal Fleet warships in pursuit. Have to shake them off.
It will take decades for Iokath to recover from the destruction your kind has wrought in one day.
It's your own fault, stupid.
If you stop trying to kill us, we can discuss helping you rebuild.
Like Scorpio, you are designed only to destroy.
Intercept.
Oh, I love the knockdown.
Eliminate threats. Maximum eradication. Commence purification.
Let's see how many ways we get here. Not too bad so far. Oh, they've upped the ante. They brought the big droid in. Ooh, he's hitting hard.
Prepare to fire weapon on my command.
Isn't that where we came in? Nope. I guess it's the boss fight. Alright. So it wasn't too hard on story. We'll see what we get here.
Weapon power at 90%.
Increase energy transfer rate.
Additional increase will overload weapon capacitors.
You are resilient. I believe you may be some type of virus.
I like the true form. That's a cool looking chassis.
This is your last chance to do what's right. Shut down the weapon. Let everyone go.
I cannot permit your infection to spread further.
Empress, we've recaptured half the fleet.
We'll tow the remaining ships with tractor beams.
But we still can't penetrate that energy shield. This droid knows all about Ares. Connect to its data core and get me answers.
Ares occupies a fortress in the southern hemisphere. He is preparing to fire a weapon that will destroy us all.
What are you waiting for? Turn that fortress to dust.
It is heavily protected. Our firepower is limited.
Then you'd better make the most of it.
Your Geminis function suboptimally. Scorpio's free will protocols impair their judgment.
Tell me something I don't know.
I can override Scorpio's programming, restore them to default settings.
Go on.
Valen's bombarding your position. I'll draw her fire, but you need to end this.
Forget about me, Theron. The Alliance can't lose the gravestone.
There is no alliance without you.
Enough. This has gone too far. Overload weapon capacitors. Fire at will.
Acknowledged.
Alright, here we go. Where'd Vet go? Okay, she's back.
If you are impatient to die, stand still.
Yeah, just keep doing that attack. I don't
If you
mind.
are impatient to die, stand still.
15 seconds of it.
It takes its If you are impatient to die, stand still.
So think about how much harder this would be if you're in a class that has to stand still, like you keep saying. Or even a melee class. But I do enjoy ranged.
If you are impatient to die, stand still.
Oh no. We're disconnecting. Not a good time for that. That'll probably get us killed. We'll get back in as soon as we can, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get through that. I'll be surprised if we do, but my gut is we are not going to be alive. We shall see. Okay, it just reset it. That's probably preferable.
My creators would want you to eliminate.
Think you scare me?
Here we go again.
Stand still. If you are impatient to die, stand still.
Round and round and round we go.
It takes its fight. Watch and not cry.
Round 2. Here we go.
If you are impatient to die, stand still.
See if we can destroy those power conduits or not. Got one, but I don't know if it really made a difference. Oh, that's interesting. It might be a mechanic. I kind of like that 15-second thing, so I might not do it.
If you are impatient to die, stand still.
But I think if you drop this on his head, I think it knocks him out of that mode. I mean, for me, that mode's actually kind of good because I can just run around in circles and shoot.
Stand still.
But I could see where, depending on your class, that might not be the most desirable thing. Like for me, this is 15 seconds of not taking damage, right? So I don't mind it.
If you are impatient to die, stand still.
I don't have to deal with those other attacks and stuff.
If you are impatient to die, stand still.
No need, Ares. Nice hurdle.
We're out of time.
Weapon disengaged.
I promised Ares we'd meet again. I lowered the planet's energy shield. We are free. You can escape Biocath, and I will liberate myself. From here, I can upload my consciousness into the planetary network. I will no longer be merely Scorpio. I will become one with Iocath.
You led me here to destroy Ares so you could disappear into this world.
My motives were not entirely selfish. You benefited as well. All I ever wanted was the freedom to be more than a weapon or a slave. You will never comprehend what I endured from your kind. I saved your life. If I merge with Iocath, perhaps I can help defeat Valen.
Warning. Weapon capacitor overload critical. Containment failure imminent. Organic life forms in lethal danger.
The weapon's going to explode. The radiation pulse will cover the planet. Kill everyone.
Not if you flee. Please. I will never trouble you again. Let me go.
This is the end for us. If you break your promise and threaten the galaxy again, you won't be forgiven.
I understand. Farewell. And thank you.
I'm losing patience, Gemini.
Our planetary shield has been deactivated. Our fleet can escape.
Not until my enemies are dead.
The weapon's radiation pulse will not only kill organics, it will damage Geminis. We cannot stay, Empress. We will not.
Make it obey me.
Overriding Gemini protocols. Resetting to defaults.
What is happening? My thoughts. No. Online. Awaiting orders.
We're going to be friends.
It's time to go. Bring the ship around.
Just picked up 4 new bogies. We're coming in hot.
Bogies. Not 4 new bogies. Well, now that Scorpio has control, we shouldn't have to fight anything, right? She's our friend. Not sure if that's true or not.
Sorry we're late. You're gonna want to time this just right.
Run, vet, run!
We're not gonna clear the planet in time.
Don't wait. Punch it.
We have lost contact with the pursuit vessels on Iocath.
But did they catch the gravestone?
The enemy vessel escaped.
Can you reprogram all the Geminis like you did her?
I only require a connection.
I can arrange that.
Well, there we go. The dangers of AI, if it has a connection.
Look at that. They saved our favorite parking space.
The best part about leaving home is coming back. I say we take the rest of the week off.
You've certainly earned it. I'll prepare an Alliance status report. Find me when you're ready for the debrief.
Oh, we're still in chapter 5, so to keep going here. Where is she? Oh, she's up in the hangar.
Kinda hoping this alliance isn't just a temporary thing. You're doing more than...
So you can see on this character, I've got people all over the place because I've unlocked so many more companions. Jeez, there even used to be like a little mini rat ghoul up in the girders, but after I got him, he might have went away.
Good news, Commander. Just before we escaped Iocath, Scorpio sent technical readouts to us. We're using them to enhance the gravestone.
It's our farewell gift.
The ship will remain dry docked until the upgrades are complete. It'll be some time before it's ready for action. Our scout reports Iokath's radiation levels are still dangerously high. They disrupt navigation, like comm signals. We can't get close enough to explore. And we've seen nothing of Scorpio, assuming she did merge with Iokath.
I think we've seen the last of her. When we parted ways, she seemed almost happy.
It's more than she deserves. Regardless, we have no way of knowing when Iokath will be safe to explore again. When that changes, you'll be the first to know. There has been no change in Senya's condition. The doctors have done all they can. The rest is up to her.
Senya deserves to live. She sacrificed everything for her son.
She believes in Arkan's redemption, but so far he hasn't done anything to prove her right. Alliance intelligence won't stop hunting Arkan. We will find him.
I've been meaning to ask. How did you defeat Valen aboard the gravestone?
I didn't. Valkorian triggered conditioning buried deep in Valen's mind. She wanted to strike me down, but she couldn't.
I see. That must be agonizing for Valen, but it's good news for the Alliance.
Despite all we've endured, we're stronger than ever.
Do not surrender to self-delusion. If not for my conditioning, Valen would rain death upon this world. You are strong, but you are never safe.
I like how she drags it around.
I need a fleet that obeys my commands without question. Give it to me.
Connecting to Gemini frequency. Resetting all units to default programming.
Why would the droid help her?
Reset complete. Awaiting input.
Vessel 9947. Destroy Vessel 3265. Everything is so much better when we know our place.
Seems like a good droid to keep around. That's why the bad guys always lose. Hey, we made conquest. So yeah, 200. So not 300, but we're well below that now, so we're all right. What are we at for tech fragments? 8,900, 992. All right, back home we go. I wish the Alliance base was a little more efficient, or you could decorate it like a stronghold, because I probably would spend more time there. It's kind of cool. But this is efficient. Oh, let's do this. No. This is the character I unlocked it on. Okay, well, we'll grab another character there. Alright, let's check to see. Never thought I'd see the famous commander of the Alliance in action, let alone on my farm. It was so painful, feeling so helpless while we watched our crops get destroyed. Grandfather was in tears at all the hard work lost. My kids didn't understand what was going on, and they never liked the silent game. We were sure we tried to burn down the barn we were hiding in, but then you came along. You've inspired my daughter to join the Dantooine militia. I don't much like it, but protecting Dantooine's people is a respectable goal. If it weren't for you, well, I'm sure she'll do us all proud. Thank you for making sure she got a chance to make the decision. Nice. You may have noticed I ended up letting Darun paint me. He's pretty good, right? How dare my face on the fleet. I don't remember this part. It was from some contest Darun was sure he could win. Didn't have the heart to say no. Besides, he's easy to be around, much friendlier than some generals I've known. We had no idea what the prize would be. Seeing my face plastered across Carrick Station was surreal. Darun sent over a big box of assorted teas, even offered to have the posters taken down. I'm okay with it. I've started getting letters. Seems people like having a face to put to their defenders. There's been more than a few requests to get assigned to my unit. but I'll leave that up to Daerun. I think there was like a decoration of her. Actually, we can look. That's Malgus. Oh, I don't have it up if I do have it. How bad's our inventory? Not too bad. We can deconstruct both of those. That's nice. Alright, clear out our inventory. Repair. Drop some stuff in the bank box. That and that. Cool. We'll check our conquest. 124, not too bad. So we're at 598. So I've already made conquest on the guild. The guild is actually doing pretty well. We're up to level 47. These won't go up anymore. These are capped at 15. The only thing I'm really looking to get now, and I don't know if it's currently active, there is an XP boost you can get. Here it is. So experience Powerhouse 1 I can get right now, and that gives us a 3%. But there is this one, this Experience Powerhouse 3, that is 7%. That's the top one. But we have to be level 64, so what do I have? 17 levels still to go to get to that. So I'll still keep grinding this out. And again, it's just me. So what do you have? It's like 1.5 million for this level. So it's a couple weeks per level for me, 2 or 3 weeks, depending on how much I do. But that's my next, we'll call it a mini goal of trying to get my experience up. Okay, let's do one final test here. See if this keeps saying the same things. Unless, nope, still trash. Unless, nope, still trash. That seems to be its default now. Was that like 5? We'll do 10 here. Yep, still definitely trash. That was different. Seven. I don't know if I'm counting right, but yep. It just seems to, probably it's random. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go grab the other Zax. And we'll see if it is account wide or character based. Because I'm not sure. See if we get anything different. Nope, I think it's account. So once you get that achievement, it must put it in this other mode. Yeah. So really it has no purpose. I mean, I'll do some research, but everything I had read was there was the achievement for 50, and then I haven't seen anything else based off of my research. Not sure how many times we've clicked it at this point, probably in the 60s or 70s anyway. Alright, yeah, I don't think there's anything there. Alright, let's see. Anything else? We are done with 7 things. So, once you cap, you can't do these for... It just doesn't track them anymore. So, we don't have anything left there. How are we on Dark Sports? We got 63 already saved up for next week. I use up 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I use 120 a week to gain reputation. So I have 2 more still to use. So I'm going to use 40 of those for this week. because we have 1552. So that's 2 more will get me to 0. We're at 11,000 of 30,000, and that 30,000 will also correspond to this. So we have a ways to go, but definitely doable on that front. We got a few more missions done, so we have 24 of these to do. So even 6 a week would get us done. And if we look at Galactic Seasons, there are still 65 days left. So what's that? It's 9 weeks. Yeah, 9 weeks and 2 days. So we've got 9 weeks. We need about 4 for levels, and where are we at here? 50, 55, 60, 60. Yeah, 4 to 5 weeks of those 9, and we'll have both of those done. So we're in really good shape there. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day. A little early, but we got everything done that we were looking to get done today, outside of failing to kill off Hugo. But I might play around with those tomorrow. I might just ignore them. It's hard to say. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and head out. As always, we appreciate your support for the channel and for the cause. Remember, we do stream every weekend for a charity called Extra Life. You'll find a link in the description. You'll also find a link in the chat. That'll take you to my personal participant page on the Extra Life server. On that server, you can click on the donate button and you can donate any amount. I don't know if there's a minimum, but I guess you could probably donate a penny. We are at 2,500. Thanks to everybody who donated so far, and Game Day. Game Day went really well a couple weeks ago. If you can't donate, that's fine as well. Any and all support is helpful, whether it's watch time, whether it's like, share, subscribes, share the donation link, share the channel link, anything that makes the algorithms either on social media or on YouTube find me. You never know. Somebody you engaged with or somebody who saw your post might be the next person who donates, and all the money goes to the Children's Miracle Network. In my case, Phoenix Children. This is my local Children's Miracle Network hospital. So it's always appreciated. It's been a great year. We've still got a few streams left in us. We'll probably stream through Thanksgiving, the first 2 or 3 weeks of December, and then we'll probably go on hiatus until we start everything back up in 2024. The way Extra Life works is every year they reset everything and you start a brand new campaign. So this is our 3rd year of raising money, and we're happy to be a part of it. So hope everybody has a good week, a good rest of your weekend, and going into next week, if you're in the United States anyway, into Thanksgiving weekend, friends, family, and all those kind of things. Not to be too terribly guilt trip driven, but Thanksgiving's a good time to donate. So hopefully we'll pick up some donations there. But with that being said, have a great week. Have a great weekend. We'll see you all next week. And as always, go watch, play, or create something great. We'll see you.